Hello, I'm Shumi Nagaremono, the Hobby Drifter. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the FC Mobile from Co-Tonne. This is one of many so-called Famiclones out there. For the uninitiated, Famiclone is a portmanteau of family computer and clone. These consoles replicate the functionality of Nintendo's original family computer console. I've picked up several in the course of my hobby drifting, and passed up literally dozens more. But my all-consuming love of the original Famicom drew me immediately to this one. The box is based on that of the classic family computer console, right down to the font choices and simple gray motif. Even the Co-Tonne logo is inspired by the Nintendo logo we all know and love. So, let's open this bad boy up and check it out. We've got the AV cable that allows us to hook the console up to any TV with an AV port. Already, this is an improvement over the original Famicom. Just in case the easily labeled English buttons weren't enough for you, here are the instructions, in Japanese. Nice trade-off. Here it is, the main event, a portable version of Nintendo's Famicom console. The quality is significantly higher than your standard Famiclone. It doesn't feel as solid as a DS, but the thing doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart in your hands the way so many of these do. The color scheme is, of course, inspired by that of the original family computer. I wonder if, in 30 years, these will start to turn yellow as well. I'll be sure to keep you updated as the decades wear on. The power button is located on the bottom of the console. The headphone and AC adapter ports are on top. Neither headphones nor an AC adapter are included, but you can use your own. The system itself runs on 4 AAA batteries, and you'll get about 5 hours of play out of those batteries. The side of the console features a little loop on which you can fasten any of Japan's ubiquitous cell phone straps. I don't take advantage of this feature because it would get in the way of the D-pad, and diminishing my mad skills in any way would be a crime against gaming. Sadly, there's no microphone on this console, which will make playing games that require the Famicom's microphone function impossible to play to completion. That's my excuse for not finishing Takashi's challenge, and I'm sticking to it. The buttons are very responsive, which is something of a rarity with Famiclones. This often makes more intricate maneuvers more difficult than they should be, but I haven't had any problem with any of the games I've played. That bit in the first Super Mario Bros., level 8-2, won't make you throw your console out the nearest window, is what I'm saying. You may have noticed, but this console is called the FC Mobile for a reason. There's a screen, and unlike the tabletop Famicom clone I reviewed last year, this one isn't just for show. That's right. This thing will allow you to play all of your original Famicom games on the go. Sure, many of the classics are available on Nintendo's Virtual Console, but literally thousands of titles aren't. And who knows, maybe you'll be the first person to ever play your favorite obscure Famicom title on the train. But how does the hardware run those games? Brilliantly. The screen is a decent size, backlit, and very crisp. All the games I've played on the console really pop. The nice display and tight controls are very much appreciated. In fact, I find that playing my retro games on here is much easier on the hands and the eyes than playing them on the DS or 3DS systems. And the speaker is a perfect fit for the old school soundtracks as well. This console also includes 30 games built right into the system. Many of these are inspired by other games, but to the best of my knowledge, none of them are outright copies. Many of them are worth playing as well. There's also a newer version with 88 games, but the box didn't have that retro goodness to it, and it cost 1,000 yen more. This brings me to the price of the unit. It's a reasonable 4,000 yen at most Village Vanguard stores. That works out to just under $40 US with today's exchange rate, which, even after importing it, is probably much cheaper than tracking down a used vintage Famicom, and the lack of a built-in internal battery means that importing it is no sweat. The FC Mobile from Co-Tonne, an excellent piece of hardware that runs all my favorite pieces of excellent software. More than reasonably priced for what it delivers, I give it my highest recommendation. If you have the means, check it out. I'm Shumi Nagaremono, the Hobby Drifter. Happy hobbying!